The Jacksonville Jaguars selected LSU's Brian Thomas Jr. with the 23rd pick in April's draft, and he's going to be everything that Calvin Ridley wasn't for the Jags.
Just coming out here each and every day, trying to do my best, put my best foot forward and work hard each and every day, get better.
How's it going today? My name is Jesse McNamer, and welcome to Point of View. Before we get into it today, I just want to say we always appreciate your feedback and look forward to reading your comments like the one we've got here. Also, be sure to stay tuned to the end of this episode to see if you can guess today's trivia question down below. To today's topic, will Brian Thomas Jr. turn into the #1 receiving threat that Trevor Lawrence has been waiting for? The former Tiger was overshadowed by Jaden Daniels and Malik Neighbors the last couple of seasons, but he's still every bit as talented as the wideouts picked before him. He led the nation in receiving touchdowns last season with 17 and had over 1,000 receiving yards. Neighbors eclipsed 1,000 yards as well to make them the third duo in LSU history to do so in the same season. The other two duos? Oh, it's just Odell Beckham Jr. and Jarvis Landry in 2013 and Jamar Chase and Justin Jefferson in 2019. So safe to say Thomas Jr. is in good company and on the right path. But the NFL is a different game, and talent alone doesn't make you a star. Well, lucky for him, he's in the perfect spot to work his way into the spotlight. With Gabe Davis and Christian Kirk as the top receivers, Thomas Jr. is going to have the ability to play all over the field and find where he fits best without being the clear #1 target for a defense like his old teammate Malik Neighbors will likely be in New York. And it sounds like Kirk is already helping the Rook adapt to his new environment. Here's what head coach Doug Peterson had to say about that.
The receiver room, you look at what Christian's done, with that group, and you're starting to see, Brian really kind of, I don't say come out of his shell, but at least open up a little bit more. And I think it's a direct, correlation with what Christian does in that room as well.
It's not often you get a first-round pick who isn't eccentric in everything he does, especially from a wide receiver. And you definitely don't want your wideout making the wrong type of headlines like old pal Calvin Ridley. But that just further proves that Thomas Jr. is all about the work. And not only will he play alongside two veteran receivers, he has one of the best QBs in the league tossing him the ball. Here's what Thomas Jr. had to say about their growing chemistry.
Yeah, I feel like it's growing each and every day, getting better and better with more reps. We're both new to each other, so it's going to take reps, take experience getting with each other. So I feel like it's just been growing each and every day.
It's going to need to continue growing each and every day because the Jags have some big goals they need to reach. Even though they won the division 2 years ago, they've put up back-to-back 9-8 seasons, and now they are paying Lawrence as much as any QB in the league. 9-8 can't be considered good enough. They've added a bunch of talent this offseason, and they are firmly in their contending window. And if they want to actually reach their goals, Brian Thomas Jr. is going to have to turn into the wideout that Calvin Ridley just never was. And I already feel confident he's going to do that. Even though Ridley had over 1,000 yards receiving last year, he didn't mesh with the offense and prioritized getting the ball more than playing in the system. It's not an uncommon mindset from that position, but it just wasn't right for Jacksonville. Well, Thomas Jr. has already said he isn't that type of receiver. Here's what he had to say about how exciting it is to showcase his entire skill set.
It's very exciting to be able to play both outside and inside, do a little bit of everything, run a lot of routes, run a lot of different routes, be able to showcase my talent and my skills, just to be able to go out there and do things that I know I can do.
Believe him when he says he knows what he's capable of, because it's going to be a lot of plays like this. He gets to the back corner of the end zone and needs nearly no space to totally moss the DB and toe tap for a score. That's the type of body control only the elite of the elite have. There's really not a whole lot more Thomas Jr. can prove without doing it in the regular season games. He's got the attitude, he's got the skill, and he's in the situation to put it all together right away. And if he, Lawrence, Kirk, and Davis can get all on the same page early in the season, oh boy is it going to be a show. I think they're going to be a no-doubt playoff team because not only was Thomas Jr. a great addition, but the rest of their offseason moves were home runs. For more on that, check out this past episode of Point of View. And the moment you've been waiting for, here's the answer to today's trivia question. We appreciate you tuning to this episode of Point of View, and we will see you in the next one.